time like the present, I'm always wondering if people want to come out if they're the underdog and do some kind of fun, crazy kickoff strat. Let's see what Spacestation do.
Can we please get a double fake kickoff? Please double fake kickoff. Please
something weird.
Spanish! When's the last time we saw a successful Spanish in RLCS? It's been forever. Being able to overcome their opponents and actually rise to a level above them, good luck doing that against KC. Very few teams on the planet have ever been able to do that. So, Spacestation hanging on so far is almost a half a game now gone, and neither team actually been able to score here. So, despite the various efforts on offense, KC might make me eat my words if not for Chronic. Great first save, can't find the second, and a towel opens us up.
You could just feel Karmine Corp just swirling around the box, going and stealing more corner boost. Chronic, that's a great save, but unfortunately it doesn't get to safety. It just flies right back out in the middle of the box. A nice easy put away for KC. 1-0, but not bad. Still within one. Last chance, and you know they're going to send everything here.
Off the ceiling, and it's going to get bounced out to midfield again. Chronic on low boost would really like to be able to pick up that mid. He can't quite, and all he can do is send it towards his own net. This might end up being a goal for KC if they can keep this going, or if Diaz maybe can get it to his teammate to the backboard. Vati got to do a lot on very little boost, meaning Reveal can keep this up. Off the sidewall, Diaz is there, sends it straight to Juicy, who sends it to the ground. Karmine Corp will close out game one in shutout fashion, and I mean, hey, there were moments there for SSG that looked brilliant. Karmine Corp is going to continue to be a problem for SSG. What? Okay, that is the weirdest mix of a fake and Spanish kickoff I've ever seen. Well, I thought maybe SSG would be the ones pulling, you know, rabbit out of the hat. And apparently it's Karmine Corp off the kickoff.
Well, SSG has done two quite unconventional kickoffs, and I like the idea because I think the game plan is, look, we don't want to take as many... Whoops. And not too much you can do about this one. Forget about that kickoff because they're about to do another one, and I'm mostly just wondering if they're going to have another strat. But look at it again at Spacestation. 3 people on their own half, everybody with 0 boost. No one's making that save back post.
No way! Yeah, Fonty, man, just a different level right now versus SSG. And unfortunately for SSG, if they want to try to get to that level, they got to stop playing this much defense.
More double commit and another boost steal for Karmine Corp. Here comes another attack. Reveal actually did pick up that midfield boost, so he should break this up. But this is not an easy ball to clear, and indeed, no one's going to make it back. It's happy accident that you get to break up the scoring chance, but if you create one in return, did you really stop it? Unfortunately, not this time. Juicy, wide open for him. 2-0.
Game 2 is not the same thing. We have 2 goals in just underneath a minute at this point, and with another offense already for KC, kind of feels like they figured out SSG after game 1, and now they're kind of just doing the same thing over and over and just continuing to put the pressure on a team that, like we said, does not necessarily need any more pressure. It is already a scary scenario for SSG, but this will help make it a little bit easier. First goal for Spacestation.
You know, I actually really love the shot placement choice from Chronic. High and tight, and the most important thing, it handcuffs 2 defenders because he put it slightly behind them and above them, so they have to kind of stop all the momentum, so no matter what touch they get on the save, it's not going to have a lot of power. SSG once more on the defensive.
Cool. Good touch from Matau, man. That was clean. Again, Zen Touch been taking over all of RLCS lately, and it's for moments like that where you can just kind of break down the pace of play and turn it into an individual play instead. Maybe you can do it again. Yeah, absolutely. Perfect first touch into a reset, trying for another, and accidentally gets in the way of Ati.
You won 2 seasons defensive MVP in the entire RLCS. That guy knows he can't get hit.
Blue wall, man, looking like a wall right now. This defense is almost uncrackable unless you just leave it open. I know there were bumps on the defense, but we got to be missing something here.
Yeah, Juicy got cut. That's a great job. Reveal actually ended up in front of Juicy on the back wall, landed, and actually beat Juicy to the floor, so he just lands under him, stops him from recovering cleanly and having an opportunity. Thought he was going to try and shoot. Either way, KC might give one up here in the last seconds as Reveal has a free ball.
Chance now as he takes it straight to the sky. He's got to get around 2, but they both chum, so a chance for Chronic to keep this alive, if not for getting bumped by the 3rd player on Karmine. SSG recognized that with the limited opportunities they have had on offense, they need to do the most with every single one that they get, and they need to make sure that it's a quality shot. So not really backing off as quickly, but they're also still retreating in defense in a pretty quick fashion, so it's doing its job. Nothing quick about this game, though. We're 3 minutes extended into overtime. If not for maybe Vati doing something special here. No Reveal will meet him to the challenge. Now it's Juicy's turn to try to get around Diaz. He cannot, and back out to midfield it will go. Reveal does not hesitate. SSG definitely feeling more comfortable.
Yeah, absolutely the right approach from KC as well. Calm, cool, collected. You're already ahead in the series. That one's left side and straight in the net. clear.
Starting to notice a little bit of a trend here. You were saying it was going to be Chronic who needs to step up. I'm thinking it's Diaz right now, man. He is on another level, and my bad, Chronic. I'm sorry. That was my bad, man. I was just saying you might not be the guy, and then you make a brilliant save. Maybe Reveal would also like to get in the combo. We haven't said his name all too much, but he's leading the charge on offense, and an offense that will die quickly.
A nice breakup from Diaz, lending Chronic a helping hand on the back line. And how about that clear downfield to Reveal? Can he get the flip reset? It's just wide. What a try, though.
Oh, fantastic stuff from Reveal downfield. Again, he was the one who ended the OT last time, and he might be the guy to get the first goal of Game 3 off the backboard. It's denied, but you can't deny Reveal. Long sigh from Vati. He knew that one should have been cleared.
Great pace management, and Vati can't believe it. He's like, what? He chopsticked it on the wall? Come on, man. That's got to be pinched to the corner. This game is rigged. Nah, I'm kidding. Good shot, Space Station.
Heck of a flick, but Diaz is fully boosted and prepared. Again, those last-second saves for SSG, they just seem ready to make all of them. And now Juicy has to restart the offense again. Vati's got to go into his own corner where he's already getting challenged by Reveal. And that awkwardness that KC just can't seem to develop plays, it's only continuing.
Nice speed. Oh, and it's wide. The towel got to be in, and oh, it's off the bar. The follow-through can't make it either. KC so close, but it's gone bacon a second time.
How is this still a 1-0 game? KC, how many have gone off the woodwork at this point? That ping going to be ingrained in their heads. It'll be in their nightmares if they can't get one here. A Tao, no connection as I don't know if he missed or what happened, but KC, they got to be wondering what happened in this series. They'll get one more chance otherwise. Nice. SSG, wait a minute, Reveal gets it to the ground. SSG up 2-1 over Karmine Corp.
It's great comms, though, from SSG. You know, they throw up those early hands. The first guy comes up empty, so the second guy jumps early, and everyone on KC sees that second guy jump, so they think, oh, I guess he's just going to clear it. And they all leave, but the comms come out and say, hey, no one's pressing, so you just let the ball bounce, and you know you've got no pressure. Chronic bottom right, no good, just wide. And Juicy will find a clear KC to start the attack again.
They're trying their best right now to kind of pick apart defense for K. Oh, that's just going to go in. All right, I was going to say, they're trying to pick apart this defense by just throwing stuff to the backboard, or you just throw it out mid and Chronic can't get to the ball in time.
Yeah, he had a good effort at it, but I don't think he was ever winning that race. But he had to try and make it as easy as possible for the third man. It's 3 whiffs.
Here comes a Tao to get involved in the play. Juicy, though, had to at least retreat to midfield. He didn't have any boost, so he had to back up just a little bit, which gives now a chance for SG. I was going to say to break out. That challenge from Chronic makes no contact, and it looks like even more offense here for the blue wall.
And you think a little bit more about game differential as well. Juicy towards net. Chronic with a stop. Can't make a second one. Vatira makes it 2-0. And I'm about to say game differential is important here. If Space Station wins 3-1, that's big for the potential final standings if they pull off the upset. But right now, looking like KC might fight all the way back to Game 5.
They played the odds, and it looks like the odds are going to be in their favor. 18 seconds to go on what could be a shutout victory for Karmine Corp. And again, just righting the wrongs at this point, considering the rest of the series does not look like the vintage Karmine Corp that we know and love. KC making a huge rebound play here in Game 4 to force a Game 5. All right, well, to everybody yesterday who was like, hey, man, we need to see some closer games here on the alt stream, you're getting them. 2 Game 5s in a row. Maybe a goal for the road. No, of course not. It's saved on the line. But Karmine Corp will force a Game 5, a decision maker here for both these teams. Potentially live or die for Space Station Gaming. Risk versus reward, the name of the game for Space Station. For Karmine Corp, this was supposed to be another day at the office. Instead, they find themselves now here in Game 5 versus Space Station Gaming. Winner will take the whole series, and for Space Station Gaming, like you said, holding on early is the key to victory, and Chronic just can't get it out the net.
Within a great couple of bumps. He got 2 bumps on the net. Chronic, that's a great save, but oh, the panic. No one was actually there. You tipped it in here on the net. The guy behind you is just going to step up and make a huge clear for you. I mean, that level of pressure relief is so confidence boosting on the pitch.
It's been what's made Karmine Corp into one of the most threatening teams in the history of RLCS, and made it so difficult for teams to stop players like Juicy, even in moments like that. Getting more and more nervous for Spacestation right now. It kind of feels like a lot of the momentum, a lot of the hype that they were building through the last couple of games has all but deflated. They do not seem to have the same sort of vigor that they had in games 2 and 3, and even in game 4, where they definitely didn't have their best version, but it kind of felt like they were at least getting more opportunities than what we're seeing now. A lot of the offense they built goes nowhere. This one goes to the back of the net, out of absolutely nowhere. I did not think this would even be a shot.
It had a blue trail on it, so what happened? Oh, it tipped off of Juicy's car. I'm not sure that really mattered. I don't think that really added speed. I think it was kind of just that it technically hit the hitbox kind of thing.
9 minutes without a goal to finally find one. It could send us to another overtime if not for reveal. Trying something there. Diaz will do the same, and same with reveal off the backboard. Dude, he has been cherry picking in the best of moments.
Hey, he's trying to come out of nowhere, throw something Karmine Corp's not expecting at them. That's a good strat. And that's a huge bump. Chance ball into the middle. Juicy back to the corner. Vatira met at the point of contact. Big clear from SSG. Another OT looming.
Chance, though, for SSG maybe to end this in regulation. Or for Juicy, full field air dribble and end this one as well. Nope, Chronic's going to challenge him early, and I think this ball not going to hit the ground. Reveal's going to let it go. That could end up being a mistake. Luckily, oh, it still may be a mistake. That one's in the corner. Juicy off the ceiling. Where's his teammate? Not there in time. Another classic here on the alt stream. KC, SSG, game 5, overtime, and we get the double fake kickoff.
Bang! You put it in, Reveal.
No.
Oh, you missed. Yeah, Vati definitely getting a workout on that back line, having to keep the head on the swivel constantly and respect some shots on target. It's not been easy back there for him. Pass across, open net, and it's just one. KC should have had it.
Casey should have had it once, twice, 3 times over so far here in OT. Again, uncharacteristic. The only word I can use for the play we've seen from KC so far throughout this game. The rest of the series, relatively clinical. Game 4 definitely proved they were back to that form, but they haven't been in that form for a minute. Saves like that, though, will help them out. Good fake from Juicy afterwards as well. He's got some boost in a flick, not even around Chronic. Tried to get it past them, but SSG, as we said, the longer the series has gone on, the more prepared they've been on defense for every attack that KC throws at them. Oh boy, and I was gonna say, nobody really back for that play, dude. I'm starting to get flashbacks of KC versus FaZe, man. For that miss off the backboard was feeling very first killer-esque, and oh my goodness, so with that, had that gone in, what is happening? SSG, you should have had your ship sunk 7 times over.
Hey man, as I like to say, ball don't lie, right? I mean, Reveal should have pitted in off the kickoff in OT, so Karmine Corp misses a shot or 2 at OT. All's fair. It's all even as far as I'm concerned. Now someone gets to make a play.
If SSG manages, man, they are getting away with highway robbery. Like, this is insane. I have no idea how they have survived this long. The ball may not lie, but goodness me, I'd be lying if I told you I'm feeling confident in SSG right now. This is getting weird quickly, and the more we see Karmine Corp get these shots, it feels like something's gonna have to hit. Could it be this one? Vatira, steal and boost in the corner. It's a smart play.
Oh, what a breakthrough.
And it might give an assist to a towel. Great fake, and that'll do it. KC, it took them a lot. You can tell that win meant the world to them.